Good morning, students of class 10. Welcome back to the online classes now. Let's continue our English lesson, the 100 dresses, part 2. So now, in our previous class, we have studied about Maddie and Peggy. They went to meet Wanda and they reached Boggin Heights after the classes got over, and they could not meet Wanda as they had already left that place, and they got disappointed and they came down. That night, what happened? Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points I have written. That night, Maddie could not get to sleep. Maddie was very much upset. He was very sad and upset because of her, she blamed herself. Because of her, it is her fault that Wanda left the school. So she couldn't get to sleep. She thought about Wanda. She thought about Wanda and her faded dress, the little house that she had lived in. She thought about Wanda. Children surrounded Wanda in the school courtyard. She also thought about her faded blue dress, the only one she had, and she also thought about the Boggin Heights where she went to meet Wanda, the little house, shabby but clean. The grasses were grown on the pathways. So the little house that she had lived in and the beautiful drawings she had drawn and which were lined up in the classroom. So all the children, all the students, they liked the drawings, and even Miss Mason asked the children to give a good hand, a clap, or say, and Miss Mason hoped that she would come and will give her a big hand. So she thought everything at night and she couldn't get to sleep. So number 2, Maddie sat up in the bed. She sat up and she began to think and think and think. This was the hardest thinking she had ever done. This kind of situation never happened, never took place. But this time, Maddie was really upset, and she began to think the situation, what she had done by accompanying Peggy. At last, she reached an important conclusion. At the end, she reached an important conclusion. What was the conclusion? She thought that I will write a letter to Wanda saying sorry for their misdeeds. She was never going to stand by. She thought that now, next time, I will never going to stand by and say nothing. I will never just keep quiet. Whenever Peggy teases somebody else, I will just speak up, even if I have to lose the Peggy's friendship. So that was the important conclusion she has reached. She was never going to stand by Peggy and say nothing. Definitely I will speak. Next time she would speak up. Next time she decided that next time she would speak up, even if it meant losing Peggy's friendship. That was a big decision she had made at night. Because she could not sleep, she was thinking about Wanda and about her dress, about her house, and about her drawings. She decided that next time she would speak up, even if it meant losing Peggy's friendship. So now number 4, now she had no way of making things right with Wanda because she had already left the house, Boggin Heights. So she had no way of making things right. But from now on, she would never make anybody that unhappy. So she decided that from now on, I will never remain silent. I will speak up. If Peggy tries to tease somebody else, I will speak up, and I will never make somebody else that unhappy. So on Sunday, Maddie spent the day with Peggy, because as Maddie was a good friend of Peggy. On Sunday, there was no school, and Maddie went to Peggy's house, and spent the day with Peggy. They were writing a friendly letter. They were writing a letter to Wanda. Actually, they had meant to say sorry. That's why they wrote a letter. But it ended up as a friendly common letter. Just a common letter, and posted to the Bogan Heights. Of course, nobody lives there now in the Bogan Heights. And in the letter, in the envelope, in the address, they mentioned, please forward. Means wherever they went, please forward this letter to Wanda. Because whenever a person moves from or shift or goes from one place to another, they will inform the post office to transfer all the letters to the new address. That's why these two girls mentioned forward this letter to the new address. They knew that Wanda is not there living in the Bogan Heights. They must have gone somewhere else, but they must have mentioned their new address to the post office. That's why these two girls wrote, please forward this letter to the new address. So these two girls, they wanted to say sorry in the letter, but it ended up just like a friendly letter or common letter, this and that. They wrote about her dress, about the contest, about the winning of the medals, and about her beautiful drawings, and all the children, they enjoyed looking at the dresses. They appreciated, they really liked your drawings, and please come to school. In this way, these two girls mentioned the common things, a usual friendly letter. They did not write, we are very sorry, we have hurt you, we didn't mean to say that. So these type of things they have missed. So that was the thing. Now we'll continue in our next class what happens. Whether Wanda receives the letter or not, whether they receive the reply, let's find out in our next class. So that's all for today. We'll meet in the next class and continue our lesson about Wanda and Peggy and Maddie. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.